Hello YouTube, my name is Tristan Kirsten. I'm 30 years old, I was born in New Zealand but have been living in England since I was 3. And just to get this out of the way now, I am not an ambient composer and this is not an ambient channel. It's just an uncharacteristically stable start to what I expect will become more of a write whatever the hell I want kind of channel. Anyway, I got into music in my late teens and did a composition degree in Birmingham where my stuff ranged from fairly weird and experimental to very weird and experimental.
The world can be an unforgiving place.
And somehow I managed to get a first. I was even awarded Best Portfolio in my final year. So I've graduated from uni. Stop it. But now what? Well, what are my skills? I don't have any remarkable natural talent. I guess I'm inquisitive, eclectic, creative. Perceptive, ambitious, open-minded. I have a pretty unshakable belief in the importance and power of art, if you consider conviction a skill. Are you convinced yet? Are you going to hire me? No? What do you mean too fake? I consider that my main strength. You see, this is why I usually don't even bother applying for these things. I know that on paper I have nothing much to offer, so I'm basically saying I have a certain je ne sais quoi, and like that's going to convince you. What do you even want me to write? Film music, trailer music, advert music, ringtones, God forbid? Look, this is pointless. One thing I really want is creative freedom, and you can never offer me that anyway. YouTube can though. I can put up all the pieces I want and leave them to rot away, praying every day for an audience that Never comes. No, I'm a content creator in 2024, damn it. I gotta be positive and attractive and energetic and quirky and fun and confident and cool and adventurous. I have friends, money, love, purpose, freedom. I can achieve anything. I am living the dream. I am... Sometimes I look through the trending page on YouTube these days and I wouldn't blame a newcomer to the platform for thinking that AI is taken over already. Yeah, but YouTube isn't just a bunch of entitled twits who downed 13 monsters and stolen their mum's credit card, is it? I hear you say. That's the beauty of it, there's so much breadth. If you want authenticity, there's plenty of that too, right? Well, is there? How do you know that? People can be very good actors when money is on the line. I'm not saying there are no honest channels out there, but I am saying that it's become increasingly hard to tell since everyone and their dog now sees YouTube as life's easy mode, and they're not wrong. In a world where practically every industry is oversaturated, making it harder than ever to become financially independent, YouTube is a haven of possibility with a relatively low barrier to entry, especially if you're willing to play the game. So why, oh why, wouldn't you? Well, unrelatedly, let's talk about integrity for a sec. Integrity is when in 2005, tennis player Andy Roddick lost a match and tens of thousands of dollars after correcting a crucial umpire call that was originally in his favor. Integrity is when Survivor contestant Ian Rosenberger chose to quit the game in the late stages after coming to regret his ethical conduct up to that point, likely turning down $1 million in the process. Rosenberger's reasoning: art is the reason I get out of bed in the morning. I believe that making art is the ultimate point of life, and it has certainly given meaning to mine. This is my one absolute truth. So while I would love to have a successful channel, I would sooner die than compromise my artistic integrity to get there, because as far as I'm concerned, that person would no longer be me anyway. Anyway, this is all getting a bit lofty, so let me put it another way. I won't be asking for likes or subs or any of that crap. For me, that just implies a hidden agenda. If you like or sub, it should be because you want to, not because I pressured you into it. Basically, I'll be doing things my way here, and if that means that 37 subs is all I ever get, then so be it. However, I would like to work on the identity of the channel a bit. I'm just a pretty anxious person, so I don't make decisions lightly. Also, I like a lot of stuff. So choosing one thing to sum me up is not easy. Maybe this explains my bafflement at artists who choose a brand at 15 or whatever and manage to stick to it their whole career. Do they not, change or evolve at all? Do the Rolling Stones really still think they're Rolling Stones, even though they've been one of the most established and stylistically consistent music acts on the planet for over 50 years now? Now, for those of you thinking, this is a bit of an odd video for someone with only 37 subs, don't creators usually wait to discuss stuff like this until there's enough people who actually, give a damn? Well, that may be the case, but respectfully I disagree. You see, it's only when you start building your own channel that you begin to appreciate how impressive 1,000 subscribers really is. I can only imagine how I would feel were I to hit that, let alone anything beyond, and this in turn makes me wonder where the mentality of those that have must be. Personally, I find it hard to believe that it wouldn't massively warp one's perspective, so just in case something does happen with this channel, I want to capture how I feel now, not some rose-tinted retrospective 5 years after the fact. This is the most honest I will ever be about how I feel at this point in my life, and I want to preserve that. Finally, I'd like to thank everyone who has liked, commented, subscribed, or even just viewed my work so far. I didn't expect to be particularly touched or inspired by it all, but I really have been. I'm just one guy working completely independently, and as such I don't really know what I'm doing in a lot of ways, but I do believe that this channel can become a very special, honest, interesting and inspiring place for you all, and every single comment, like or sub really is a huge source of motivation for me to strive harder for that goal. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. These are all very dear topics to me and I've never really shared them with anyone before, so I really would love to hear everyone's thoughts. I'll definitely make a follow-up video if there are enough responses, but I guess we'll see. Don't subscribe if you don't want to, and I'll see you soon.